just piddling today. So I'm out in my shop creating, playing with some scents. I shared a video on that earlier, but I thought I would go ahead, and I had a question on one of my last videos about the Home Apothecary book from Nicole Applin. I hope I'm saying your name right. But all the recipes in here, I use a lot of the recipes in here. But one of the recipes I use is the face serum. They actually call it Better Than Botox in this book. Never had Botox. Don't know that I ever want to get Botox. Who knows though? But my main concern with the Botox would be the side effects from the Botox. But anyway, always weigh the risk, right? But in this book, there is a recipe for a serum, a face serum. It's called Better Than Botox. So if you just go to the section that's got all the table of contents in here, it's in actually the personal care products section, and it is right here. Better Than Botox, page 244. So we'll just go ahead and go to that, and I've got all of the ingredients already. So if you want, I will link below the comments, the sources for the ingredients. I also have an Amazon storefront where I can add the links to a storefront. I'll link you to that, and I'll list all of them in there. So in case you needed them all, you could just click and buy everything from it, just to make it easier for you. I am an Amazon affiliate. I'll just go ahead and tell you that now. But I use it just to share products that we use and we recommend in there. So let's see, 244 is where I'm going, and here it is, guys. Let's lower this down so you can see it. Here it is. Here is the recipe, Better Than Botox. Okay, so I am going to get my ingredients. So the first thing it calls for is Baculi oil. Well, that's not one that I had on my shelf, or I've even ever heard of. So I had to go find it. But I was able to find it, and this is how it came in the box. I've already used it in one recipe, so it doesn't take much. It actually calls for a tablespoon of this Baculi oil, but like I said, I'll link those in the comments below. So it's supposed to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, refines skin texture, and evens out skin tone. I did a little bit by itself when I first got it, just to see, and it's pretty nice. The scent is not too strong. It didn't irritate my skin, but I would advise you to just dilute it just a little bit. I actually got some on my lips, and because I was putting it on above my lips for some of those fine wrinkles, and it doesn't taste good. So just be careful, don't get in your eyes, and it don't taste good. It's probably safe, but I wouldn't do it. So anyway, this is the Baculi oil. I hope I'm saying that right, but like I said, it doesn't take much for each recipe, so just a teaspoon at a time, or tablespoon at a time, is what it calls for. And then I had to get I had jojoba oil already. I get all my oils like this, my seed oils. I mean, not my seed oils, I don't use seed oils. my plant-based oils from Mountain Rose Herbs, and I also use Home Apothecary. Every now and then I'll go on Amazon if I can't find it somewhere else. But I do get my jojoba oil there. They also have it on Amazon. I like this. It comes in an amber glass bottle, which I recommend for storing your oils. It just helps the life of them. And then it calls for a teaspoon of rosehip oil. So I have the rosehip oil. This is organic rosehip oil. Smells really good. But I got this from Home Apothecary, and it also comes in an amber bottle. This one is plastic, but I'll be converting it over to something glass. But anyway, I also found some rosehip oil at our local herb store in Warner Robins. It's got a glass amber bottle, but it's the Now brand. So it's nice. I've about used all of this one, but it's non-GMO and paraben-free, gluten-free, which I don't know why oil would have gluten in it, but who knows, right, what they add to stuff nowadays. But I'm going to be using the one I got from Mountain Rose Herbs, because it's organic. And then I also calls for lavender essential oil. So I use lavender Bulgarian. This is just, I like the scent of this lavender. This comes in a metal container. I get this from Home Apothecary, and I'm sure, like I said, we could probably find it on Amazon. I'll look for it on Amazon. I'll look for all these products on Amazon, but I'm only going to lead you to the ones I would trust, and that's the ones that are organic, non-GMO oils, and preferably that come in colored aluminum or colored glass, I'm sorry, bottles. Anyway, always advise to use organic. When you don't use organic, you just set yourself up for other chemicals that may have been added or sprayed with like pesticides and stuff like that, or they're GMO. So just resource your product, resource your ingredients wisely is basically what I'm trying to say. So anyway, so we're just going to combine the oils in a small bowl. But I'm just going to go ahead. I got these amber glass dropper bottles. I actually got these off of Amazon. I like these. They come with the dropper. If you want to sterilize them, they're easy. You can just stick them in your boiling water, sterilize them, dry them completely. You can do that. So, but they're clean. I've never had any problems with these. So I'm going to just mix it in this bottle. So I'm going to, let's see, let me reposition you just a little bit here and see if we can keep the recipe out. Alright, so put something down here. Alright, so let's get this out. And we're only going to use a tablespoon of the patchouli oil. So I got these metal spoons that I use for everything. You've probably seen me using them when I make soap and stuff. So we're just going to do a tablespoon. And I don't really know how many droppers that is, so I am just going to pour it. And I'm going to pray that I don't spill it. I'm probably going to use my dropper to get it in my bottle though, just so I don't spill it. I don't like to waste oils. It's like some people don't like to waste beer, right? I don't like to waste oils. They're too precious. And then I'll probably go ahead and order more of this because, like I said, I use this every day. Sometimes in the morning, always in the morning, I'm sorry, and sometimes at night. I make my own skincare products. So I make a cream for my face as well. Maybe I'll do a video for that coming up, within the next week or so. Okay, so we're getting all of this. I'm going to not be impatient because really my mind is telling me just go ahead and try to pour it. But at 60, I am just a little more not on the precision side of things. I spill everything. Alright, we're getting to the bottom of this. Let's see, I'm just going to pour, y'all, since I'm almost there. Alright, so that was good. I think if I'd have tried to pour the whole thing, though, I would have messed it up. Alright, so we've got the patchouli oil in there. There it is. And then we just need a teaspoon of the jojoba. So let's just get the teaspoon. Alright, same thing here. I'm just going to get some of this. I'm using the dropper bottle that come with the dropper that come with the bottle. Just get most of this out this way. I have a small funnel, but it is actually in my house. I need to get some more of those. They do come in handy, so I do recommend getting some small funnels so when you're working with your oils, you can not have to use the dropper bottle. The dropper, I mean. Okay, so there's the teaspoon of jojoba. And then it's also going to call for a teaspoon of the rosehip oil. So here's the rosehip. So we're going to do that. Okay, just come open this way. Rosehip. It's nice and pretty golden. It's almost like a rose gold, which I guess it should be, right? Comes from rose hips. So let's get some of this way, and then I'll pour the rest. And you could make more than this at a time. I'm just going straight by the recipe that's in this book, because that's what I did before. The serum that I made before, I mean, use just a small amount, has lasted me over a month. So let's get the rest of that poured. And then we're going to add the lavender, just 3 drops. So in my big bottle, I don't have a dropper. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pour just a little bit in my 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm going to drop it that way. I do have some droppers that I got, but I don't have one ready to use. If I can get this open. See me struggle just a little bit here to get this open. Okay, almost done. There we go. Alright, so I am just going to pour a little bit this in my 1/4 teaspoon. This is a clean 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm going to only use 3 drops of this. So let's see. I probably got too much. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll figure out something to do. I'll put this in one of those little bottles that I use for samples in just a little bit. Alright, so there is your mixture. I'm trying not to spill this lavender, y'all. Okay. Alright, so there is your mixture of Better Than Botox. Just going to give it a little swirl. So all you have to do is to just make sure you swirl it around, distribute it real good. You don't have to heat it up or anything. And then just massage this oil into your skin, and make sure you, it says to use upward movements. I've never done this kind of stuff here on the video, but we're going to do it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this oil and drop it on my finger, and then just like mainly around my lip lines. And then I've also seen like in my face, I've lost a little bit of weight and got a little bit of sagging. But it's supposed to encourage collagen production. So like I said, I've just been using it for about a month, and I can tell a difference. So I'm going to just put it on my, beside my eyes, my eyebrows, and my eyelids at the top, because I don't want it in my eyes. There we go. And it smells really good. You got the lavender and the patchouli together. So just massage it upward gently, and then that is it. So I'm going to put a little bit on my neck, y'all. Got to take care of your neckline too. There we go. Alright. So I can a little pink, but that's normal. Okay, that's normal for me. I'm very fair complected with freckles, so that is normal. But it does fade. And it's just probably from rubbing this in. Like I said, I've had no irritation or anything by using this oil. Okay. I do know some people are allergic to lavender. If you're allergic to lavender, I would say just skip it, okay? Just skip it. So I'm going to get my lavender closed up, and that little excess that I poured a while ago, I'll pour into one of my little bottles like this that I use. I use these to make scents with, so I can test, like testers. But there's my patchouli oil. Or Better Than Botox serum. You can also use this and make a salve out of it if you wanted to, or a cream. Add a little beeswax, melt the beeswax first, and then just add this to it. In fact, she recommends that in this book, but they actually recommend melting the beeswax, then putting the patchouli straight in, and then the lavender straight in, not with the jojoba and all, but I would use all of it, all of this mixture, and just add beeswax to it. That's what I would do. That's my personal thing. Another thing that I do use on my face is a little bit of castor oil. So I do put that like around my eyes, and I'll use it, you know, like around my mouth too, and my neck. So I do use that as well. It just helps, you know, it's one of the best penetrating oils there is castor oil. So it really helps keep me hydrated. So, and you know, it's good for a lot of things, castor oil is. So anyway, that is the Better Than Botox from the book Home Apothecary, $2.50. Anyway, thanks for that question. If y'all have any other questions or want me to make more things from this book, I can do that. but just like, comment, and subscribe, and it just lets me keep doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I am an Amazon affiliate. I will put those links below. It's your choice to click on it, but it is a simple way for me to take you to the shop where you can, if you need all of this, you could buy all of it. Okay, and if you have a local market, you know, go get it at your local market. But anyway, that is the recipe, Better Than Botox.